Welcome back to Beekeeping with Natalie, or welcome to if you are new. Today I wanted to talk about goldenrod because it's such highly talked about in this area, and I know it's talked about a little bit more in some other places too, but I want to mainly talk about it today because people rely on it a lot for a good flow, and over the last few years we've realized that we really can't, because we only got 1 year, and it was a few years back that they were actually even on this goldenrod. So all of this right here, this yellow stuff you see, is goldenrod. It goes back into this field a little bit. This is our other yard. We love this yard. It's very pretty, and if you'll notice, there's no bees on it, but there are these little bugs. There's some up here. They're not bees. I don't know what kind of bugs these are, or insects or whatever. There's a lot right here too. I'm not sure what they are, but they aren't bees, and so we haven't seen the bees on the goldenrod at all yet this year, which is really surprising. And we just wanted to let everybody know that it's not something that you can really rely on for a good flow. And that's one of the main reasons that we have to feed our bees immediately after we take those supers off, is because after our main flow, there's really nothing after that. We do have some other stuff out there. I know goldenrod is just something that we always think is going to do really good for us, and it never does. And so that's just one thing I want to talk about today. There's a couple other things like ironweed, I think it is, and we get a little bit of that aster. Aster hasn't started quite yet, but it will soon. There's another one, I forget what it's called, but we also have that a little bit. And so yeah, it's just something that we can't really think that the bees are going to get a lot and build up from. It might help them a little bit, but again, we really haven't seen them on it, so I don't think that it'll do much for them. And so that's why we're feeding our bees right now. And even though we have that tiny little flow from aster and ironweed, we still want to make sure we're feeding, because it's not enough to build them up for winter. And we like to get them pretty strong for winter just because we want them coming out really strong, and we like to make those early splits, and we want to definitely grow a lot this year or for next year. And so we want to make sure that they're nice and strong going into winter, really no matter what, but also because we are making sure that we want to split them and all of that. So looks like there might be a wasp or something over here, but I'm not sure. So yeah, definitely no honeybees. Well, it just went that way, but no honeybees. So we want to talk about that a little bit today, just so you're aware, not to wait till goldenrod to feed and wait after. So we did try some supers to put on to see if we would get maybe a little bit of a flow from it. We really didn't. I think we got a little bit from ironweed or something like that, but we really didn't get anything from goldenrod. So that's really it for today's video. I wanted to do a short video on it just to make everybody aware of that. It's just what we're experiencing here. If you're actually seeing your bees on the goldenrod and thinking that you're having a good flow, I'd love to know where you're from or anything like that if you want to leave it in the comment section. So yeah, just a short little video on that today. So thanks for watching. Follow along more bee adventures, and be here next time on Beekeeping with Natalie.